I usually do. So it's pitch dark outside and the lighting will not be the same. So I'm hoping it won't be too dark or too crazy. But I'm just giving it a try with some artificial lighting, so hopefully that won't be too bad. But today's video is actually not going to be filmed in this room. I'm actually going to be doing a pantry slash fridge tour, and I thought this would be helpful for you guys. It seems like you guys always want me to do grocery hauls and diet videos, and you want to know what I'm eating. You love the what I ate in a day kind of videos. So I haven't done kind of a fridge and pantry tour, so I thought I would do that today because it's already super late, so it's not like I can do makeup tutorials or anything like that. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I got my hair done again. I actually had my hair highlighted and I got a trim last week, and I'm pretty sure you guys saw that vlog, but I didn't think it was blonde enough. So I went back today and I redid it and I got a little bit more highlights, which my hairdresser actually said it was the best way to do it, because for me to get it this light all at once, it would have been a lot more damaging. So it's good that I gave it a couple of days, I washed it, I let the color open, and then I went for a second phase and got it lighter, but it's just healthier for my hair not to do it all at once because it was a lot less processing on my hair. So it's a lot lighter this time, and I don't know again how it's coming up on the camera because the lighting might be all thrown off. But also, if you saw my Instagram lately, I just got some baking utensils and materials, and that's going to be used this week. I'm going to be filming a very exciting recipe tutorial. I'm actually going to be trying it the first time myself, and I will film it for you guys. So I'm very excited. I'm not going to tell you guys right now what it is, but I'm pretty sure you're going to love it, and I can't wait. I'm just waiting on 2 ingredients to come in tomorrow with my Vitacost order, and I will get that out for you guys. I'm going to do the recipe, and hopefully it's going to turn out great. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So let's go ahead and get started, and beforehand I just want to apologize for my shakiness. I am not the best filmer ever, so just bear with me and I will do my best. Here we were just looking at some brown rice crackers and some tortilla chips by the brand Food to Taste Good, and they're both gluten-free. And here we're just looking at some quinoa, which I love, and I have another bag of the tortilla chips. Now we have some craisins right here. I always keep them on hand. I love to put them in my salad, and some organic blue agave. So next we're going to be looking at some Nature Path granola, and this is the pumpkin seed kind, and it's really, really good. And right behind it I have some Metamucil, which is a generic by Walmart. I've used this once or twice. I don't feel like it really works, but it's here in case I need it again. And right here I have some gluten-free Chex cereal, and I think it's the honey one. And right behind it I have some syrup. It's not the healthiest one, but I rarely have it, so it's fine. And here I just have real lemon, and I typically use this when I'm cooking. And right here I just have simple brown rice. So here I have 2 types of coffee, and I get both of them at Costco, like most things. And this blue one, I really, really like it. I've only tried it 2 weeks ago, and I'm really loving it. So yeah. Now we're going to be moving on into some whole grain old-fashioned oats. And right behind it, I have some gluten-free pancake flour, and this is my favorite brand. So next to it I have a sample of hemp seeds and a bag of dates, and I actually just got this recently, and they're really good when you cook and bake gluten-free because they can substitute for a lot of things. And here we're looking at some almond accents, and it's the honey roasted almonds with cranberries, and they're really nice for salads. And I just have an extra organic agave and an extra bag of brown rice crackers. So here I just have some trail mix, which I've actually added to this container with the label. And next I have some rice noodles, and these are a great alternative for gluten-free if you can't have regular pasta. And these chips are amazing. I love to eat them with hummus, and they're gluten-free, and I just got them recently at Costco. And down below I have some raw honey, which is actually homemade, and it came from Portugal. And right behind it I have some Hershey's cocoa, and I really actually don't like this brand, so I'm just waiting to finish it. And here I have some amazing wild albacore tuna, and this kind is actually low mercury, which is amazing. And then some just regular tuna in the back. And here I have some super extra large peanuts, and right behind it I just have some regular pancake flour, which I no longer eat. And here I have some chia seeds, which I add to all my smoothies, and I love it. So right here I just have some regular black beans, which I add to so many recipes. And right next to them I have two types of bars, but they are not gluten friendly. And even though they're very delicious, if you are gluten sensitive, stay away from them. These fig bars are actually very natural, so my husband loves them. And moving on, I'm so excited about this because I found this, I think, about a week ago, and I love it. It's such a treat. This is gluten-free, and what it is cranberries, big cherries, and blueberries, and they're covered in dark chocolate. And right here, it's the Glutino gluten-free breakfast bars, and I hated them. So I'm just waiting to finish it because I don't like to waste food, but I'm not repurchasing it. The shelf below right here is really just mostly baking. I have some flaxseed, some gluten-free all-purpose baking flour, some baking soda, some dark chocolate chips, and then just a couple of really non-healthy things that I might use for the holidays. But these dark chocolate chips are actually going to be used in a recipe that will be going up this week, and I'm really excited about it. Okay, so this shelf is not interesting at all. I just have some red onions and some potatoes, and then I have my oils. So this is pure vegetable oil, which I will not repurchase again. This is my regular extra virgin olive oil. I always get this brand at Costco. And then I have some corn oil, which I'm just trying to finish up. I'm going to try to stick with extra virgin olive oil and canola oil, which is the most unsaturated fat. And it's the best for you. So yeah, so this is just an overview of my pantry on one side, and we're going to be moving on to the other side. So here I just have Amy's organic soup, and it's the lentil one, and I really try to make my own soup, but this is just for, you know, an emergency if I need to eat anything. And then right up top I had some jam, but because I don't eat bread anymore, it's been lasting me a long time. Right below, I just have some samples that I get when I go to food shows, and just some random things that I really don't use that often, and more black beans and some teas. And this brand is actually a detoxifying kind. I don't know how well it works, but I mean, I like tea and it helps cleanse your body. Then I have some green tea. This is a sample of artisan flour blend that I also got at a food show. And then some extra random teas, and then this butter spray, which I'm not going to repurchase. I just rather use the regular kind. I don't know how, I feel like they're not very natural. And here I just have some almonds, some extra tea, and some more black beans. Then right below, you guessed, some beans and pumpkin and some condensed milk. So this is a big overview of my pantry, and we'll be moving on to my freezer. So I'm actually going to start with the fridge. And here I have some organic strawberry spread, and right behind it I have some almond butter. And then right on the side I have some hummus. And I was kind of sketchy about this brand, but it's the roasted pine nut hummus, and I really like it. So I'm definitely going to buy more. Here I just have some light cream Swiss cheese, and it's the triangles, and I'll have them once in a while with fruit and crackers. And right here I have some Kalamata olives. I never eat olives, these are my husband's. And in this shelf, it's Greek yogurt overload. So I have 3 jugs of the natural kind, and then the flavored individual ones. And right here I just have some tomatoes, and right on the side I have some grapes. And down below I have some organic orange juice, an avocado, some strawberries, And right on the side, I have some sangria, which I'll have occasionally. So moving down, we're going to be opening the snacks fruits drawer, which I have all my fruits. Here I just have apples, pears, plums. It really just changes weekly, depends on what I'm buying. And this drawer, I just keep my veggies. Typically it's usually a lot fuller, but I have some peppers, some cucumbers, and some mushrooms. And right below, I have my meats and like deli kind of things. So I have my feta cheese in that container. I have this turkey, the gourmet turkey. It's low fat, low sodium, and some cheese. And this container right here is actually some garlic, which I minced and added olive oil. This just makes it a lot more practical when I'm cooking. And again, this container right here is just some feta cheese, which I usually add to my salads. So I recently switched to this creamer, which is a lot more natural than the other one I was having, and it's really good. Here I just have some reduced sodium, organic, and gluten-free soy sauce. And here I have some pure vanilla, which it takes me forever to finish this because I don't bake that often. And here I have my beloved apple cider vinegar. I have 2 bottles. I get it at Vitacost. And moving on, I have another bottle of apple cider vinegar, and then I have this, can't believe it's not butter spray. I really don't use it. I don't even know why I have it. And here I just have some leftover dressing, which is actually poppy seed dressing. Right below I have some plums, which are actually dried prunes, and I am obsessed. And if you suffer from constipation, and this might be TMI, but if you have those kinds of issues, these are extremely high fiber and they're really helpful. Then right next to it, I just have some pure silk almond milk, some real lemon, which is really not that real, but whatever, and some balsamic vinegar. And right below, I just have some extra almond milk and some extra creamers, which are amazing. They're really good. And this is really just an overview of my fridge, and we will be moving on into my freezers. So here I just have some frozen walnuts, and this is really a tip. If you freeze your walnuts, it just keeps them from going bad, and they always have that fresh taste that they should have. And here I just have some salmon burgers, and they are amazing. If you shop at Costco, definitely try them out. And that bread that you saw, of course, I'm not eating it, it's my husband's. And here I just have some vegetable blend, which I love sauteing. And I also get that at Costco. Right below, I have some mushrooms, which you saw some mushrooms in my fridge. I typically wash it and slice it and then freeze it like this in Ziploc bags. Just makes it easier and convenient when I'm cooking. And then here I just have berry blends, which I use in my smoothies. Then here I cut up some peppers and I froze them. And here I have some organic mango, which I add to my smoothies as well. Now moving on, I have some organic vegetables. I mean, I have all kinds of vegetables. I just, try to incorporate as much as I can in my recipes. Here I have some white corn and it's organic. It's also frozen. And I get all this at Costco. And now I love these sweet potato fries. They're so good, and I typically just add them into the oven. We've moved on into my other freezer, where I have some ripe bananas for baking, and that shelf right there is very miscellaneous. I don't even know what's there. And then here I just have a summer squash, which I will be adding to my soups, some coconut, some coffee, and then those foils right there have pancakes inside. So my husband just pops them in the microwave without the foils, obviously. Then here I have some strawberries for my smoothies, some extra almond accents, some pistachios, some additional bread for my husband, and this container right here actually has meat, so whenever I need a meal, I'll just defrost it. And that container right there has a smoothie blend. So right below I have more salmon burgers, because I said I loved them, and some extra vegetables. I have all these kinds of vegetables, and I just try to incorporate in my cooking as much as I can. These in particular I like adding to my rice. And right here I just have some organic chicken, and then right behind it I have some meat, which I will be making chipotle very soon. Then in this shelf, it's pretty much all veggies. So I have some leftover spinach, which I'll probably make soup with. Then I have some asparagus, and right behind it I have some organic broccoli, which I froze and washed individually. Then here I have some chopped collard greens, and then I think I have some extra asparagus right on the right. So this is pretty much vegetable overload. Right here I have additional organic chicken, and guys, these burgers are amazing. They're gluten-free, all natural, and they are cooked. Okay guys, so that was it. I really hope you enjoyed my pantry/fridge tour. And as always, don't forget to leave me your comments for requests for my future videos. I really take them into account and they're very helpful. And if you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe for more videos. I post weekly on my channel. You can expect a video from me every Wednesday and Friday. That's minimum. Sometimes I post more, but at least on those days you can expect something from me either on YouTube or my blog. So if you haven't followed me on Facebook, Instagram, I also post pretty much daily on those as well. So all the links are in the description box below the video. So if you want to check all the social media sites from me, you can grab all the links down below. Again, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate all your support, and I will be talking to you very soon. Bye guys.